thank you for watching this video clip, and I guess the topic has got some interest for you. It's about relationship, and the lady here, Siow Huei, she is in the midst of completing her program in the Advanced Masters NLP program, and uh, and along the way, in terms of this journey, she has made some important discoveries.
Relationship, I always have a lot of problem.
Okay.
I had a few marriage before then.
Okay.
Then one or two relationship after that,
okay.
and it always seems to have the same problem.
Okay.
What I get recently out of NLP class is that when I start to acknowledge that I am rather controlling person, because they say that I'm not a controlling person,
yeah.
or controlling.
It takes a certain level of awareness to come to certain level of development to come to awareness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I always know it, but I never really acknowledge it. So the moment that I acknowledge it, I started to see a lot of some significant shift in my relationship.
Okay. The way you talk about it's not about pointing fingers at the other person why things didn't work, but through that experience and what your journey through the NLP is, you're beginning to take ownership of it and how it actually reflects in your way of how you relate to people in an intimate relationship.
The major part of this when I learned about my own Enneagram type.
Okay.
That I'm a type 8.
Okay.
One of the very strong part of the characteristic that type 8 shows is part of wanting to be in control.
Okay.
And so the moment that I can see that I have the need to be in control, then I start looking at the relationship and how I deal with men in my life.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then I started to realize that I have a lot of a struggle with that, but in terms of interaction.
Okay.
I think also another part is also acknowledging that I'm powerful at some level.
Okay.
That there's a lot of things that I can do.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that I have to be in control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So part of this journey in the NLP Master Practitioner's course, we talk about the Enneagram. And Enneagram is a personality profiling tool. And through the process of self-discovery, she is able to kind of see her own pattern through the Enneagram profile.
One thing that I learned about type 8 and the path of integration with one of the key points that I learned is about being a state of allowing, surrendering, and I find that was something that is lacking in my life. And I started to practice.
Okay.
And it's like a conscious thing that I keep reminding myself. Another way of doing it is to also adjust physiology to get into the state easily.
Okay.
So and I find that was very good in terms of doing before I have an interaction. I need the state to get in my body, so I will do adjustment in terms of how my body moves and all that. Also, some constant practice that it become natural.
In your own words, what does it mean by being able to surrender to you? How does that help in a relationship? Because for some people out there, surrender, why are you kidding me? Surrender sounds like death, you know?
Yes, I think this is something that needs to clarify also. Surrender, it doesn't mean just let things happen the way it is.
Let people walk all over you.
It's not that. I don't think I will get there. But surrender to me, it means that one part of it is to allow another person to choose and to be in action as well as in a relationship. I think it's also important for the other person to have the chance to contribute to me. So I think that is one part of it.
To allow them to express themselves in their contribution to you in their own way.
Yeah, in their own way, rather than just I want a certain way, I want to contribute.
Okay, right.
Another part of it is surrendering also means that allow things to happen. When things happen a certain way, instead of wanting to control it such that it doesn't go a certain way, I can allow it to happen, accept it, and fully acknowledge it. And then I look at, okay, so what are the next step I have?
Okay.
Yeah. So I still deal with it.
Right, great. So thank you so much for sharing this and being open about this. And I guess that's the purpose of this clip, to be able to allow someone like you who's watching this to be able to say, I can take away something from this clip and perhaps ponder about it and make the change.